So, Luke, what has this generation created?
Well, as you asked me before, this generation of the Xbox 360 and the PS3 have created an entire generation of people who are in love with their consoles, and that's going to probably be the main reason, or at least one of the main reasons, that the next generation is going to most likely flop. Or at least not be as good as everybody is saying that's going to be. And not to get me wrong, I don't want to try and act like the next generation is going to be the worst generation to ever come out for any console whatsoever, but it's just not going to live up to the amount of hype that's put behind it right now. Mostly, companies are just trying to make it seem like PS4 and the Xbox One, or Xbone as I've actually grown rather fond of calling it, are going to be the savior to put everybody onto the path of enlightenment, to make them all want this entertainment source that this new console's bringing. It's not gonna be that, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm most likely going to be buying an Xbox One, but it's going to be a couple months in. It's going to be when the hype has gone down, and this feeling that I have right now is probably a feeling that's shared by most everybody else who's in love with their current console. I love my Xbox 360. I play games on it almost every other night. Actually, tonight I'm going to be going home and playing Skyrim for the third time because I love that game. It still looks beautiful. It still plays wonderfully on my Xbox 360, although with a crap load of bugs. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to love playing Skyrim like I love playing Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, Left 4 Dead 2, Fallout 3, not so much Fallout New Vegas. All those games. This generation, the current one, has been the most fun generation out of all of them. I mean, God, I can name all the games I would love to go right now and play again, even though I played it before maybe 2 or 3 times. I would love to play Spec Ops The Line again. I would love to play, like I mentioned previously, Fallout 3 again. I would love to play most of the Lego games again, except for Star Wars Legos, because, well, actually, to tell the truth, Star Wars Legos wasn't exactly that much fun. Batman Legos was amazing. And the new one, Lego Marvel Heroes, God, it's coming out near the end of this current generation, or what some people are calling the end of this current generation, and yet it's still so much fun. And that's what I guess this entire video is trying to say, that this current generation has so much further to go too. It's not that we can all be stuck in the present and loving our consoles right now. I'm saying that there's still further that these current consoles can progress. I mean, the 3 main consoles that are sponsored by Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft are usually all released at the same time. And when the Wii U was first announced, Sony and Microsoft must have shat their figurative corporate pants and thought, oh my god, we gotta make a brand new console just to keep up with Nintendo. When in reality, the main reason, and I understand talking on Dominic's channel here, I'm probably going to be saying this to a bunch of Nintendo fans, Nintendo needed a new console. The Wii was kind of dwindling in sales, really. And if they kept it on the current trajectory, it probably would have been costing Nintendo a lot more money.
Well, it wouldn't cost them money. Like, they may profit on each unit sold, but they wouldn't. They couldn't. They wouldn't be able to, really expand on what the Wii is. Cause
I mean, the Xbox 360 this year, the Xbox 360 is still selling consoles,
which is undoubtedly going to eat into the Xbox One sales.
Well, definitely. I mean,
same with PS4.
And let me mention this before I actually forget about, because of my ADD riddled mind. Xbox 360, the price when it goes down, people are going to be buying a crowload of those too. Well, even more than they are now, because of the price difference that's going to be on it. God. And this entire video is mainly because I just want to say, Xbox 360 rocks! Woo!
Nah, but so like you were saying, Oh,
Oh, you don't want to.
oh, you actually want to end the video? This isn't that bad.
No, I false starts, false ends, whatever.
Bro, this is your time to shine. Make a name for yourself, looking all sophisticated and shit.
Jazzy.
All right, but like you were saying, most people aren't gonna make the shift because they're really man, this cough.
Jesus,
Anyway,
man.
anyway,
Ruined the video.
basically, anyway, it's not so like a lot of people are talking about next gen, but when they're talking about next gen, they're talking about the features of these consoles, right? But they're not talking about the games, which is what should be the topic because these are gaming consoles. I don't want to get the Xbox One. I don't want them advertising the Xbox One with an exclusive NFL package because
You want to know why they really, really can't advertise the games that much? Because a majority of the launch titles that are coming out, or in my mind, the good, and by good I mean the quality majority of the games coming out, are also releasing on the previous consoles.
and this is what I've been trying to tell
Yeah,
everybody.
you're trying to provoke me into actually giving this answer. But it's true. I mean, the
Cross-gen
majority
games.
of the games that are going to be coming out for the Xbox One and the PS4 are going to be for both the Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS4, PS3. And why advertise something that you could get on another console without having to buy the brand new one? I mean, don't get me wrong. When I saw the Dead Rising 3 trailer, my heart skipped a beat. I mean, my mind was racing with love.
Gay nigga.
Fuck you. Fuck you. And I just knew right then that I had to get an Xbox One. And not only because I like what Microsoft did with the Xbox 360, even though it has flaws, I still like my Xbox 360, but because of Dead Rising 3 coming out exclusively for Xbox One. And that's the only title that really made me want to make this shift at all. At all. That's the only title. And even though it's a really good title that I want, it's only going to make me want to get it like 3 months in, 4 months in, 5 months in. Because I'm not going to want to get it at the rush. I'm going to want to wait and see what happens. I'm not going to say that there's going to be something wrong with the consoles when they first come out. Saying that is conjecture, it's hearsay, no evidence to support that whatsoever. All I'm saying is, to see this new generation in action would be better than spending your money on a brand new console, spending so much money on a brand new console, and not being able to see how it's going to do. I would much rather get some idea into what's going to be than buy it. Because for all I know, maybe the PS4 is going to change my mind in the 2 or 3 months. Or maybe the Wii U is suddenly going to sail me with a brand new game, which is about as likely as ice cream lasting in hell for more than 2 seconds. But that's all I'm saying. I'm saying that I'm going to wait and see. There's no point in buying it right off the bat other than to be that guy that comes out of there saying, "Woo! Xbox One or PS4, whatever."
And then you get shot up.
Get shot up, Jesus.
I mean, you remember the PS3 launch, right? Niggas were getting shot.
No, I was an Xbox 360 guy, man.
You're a Microsoft guy, period.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I mean, come on, man. I know you're Microsoft.
Yeah, Dominic probably hasn't said anything about me, but I play a lot of Xbox games. And by a lot, I mean I got upwards of 100 of Xbox 360 alone. I also play PS3 games, but I got like 5. So the ratio is a little bit in favor of Xbox 360.
I wouldn't even. Are you serious? A little bit in favor? That's
Fuck you.
Dude. Odds like that are retarded.
What? It's what, like
you said you have 5.
40 to 1? No, like 30 to 1?
It doesn't matter.
I don't have a calculator on me right now, but I'm gonna guess that's like 30 games to 1. But
Roughly, yeah.
so yeah, that kind of points out that I'm really a Microsoft fanboy, I guess.
Nah, in this community, that's what people will call you as a Xbot is the actual name for it. even though, even though he has a PS3, and he does have
I use
a
it to hold my
3DS and all that good
papers down.
stuff.
I use my PS3 to hold my papers down, and if I get any hate for that, I'm sorry. The Last of Us was good. The Last of Us was good. And Uncharted series, that's good too, with Infamous and not so much Killzone, because Killzone sucks balls.
Yeah.
But,
Hey, so what's your thoughts on Killzone Shadowfall? Dude, the graphics,
Why?
bro. The graphics, bro.
why?
The graphics, dude. The graphics.
Look,
The graphics, though, man.
let that not reflect entirely on PS3 or Sony, because that's Killzone. That's like the biggest Call of Duty ripoff since forever.
But dude, it was the Halo killer.
Oh my god.
No, dude.
Oh my god, it's a Halo killer.
Halo killer,
Oh my
man.
god. Jesus, like that's gonna kill Halo. Halo's got so much gravity it could pull in like 10 elephants. But the thing is, I play PS3 too. I don't play that much PS3. To say I play PS3 at all is kind of putting it really, really heavily. Like, I'm serious, when PS3 is gathering dust right now, and the last game I did buy was The Last of Us, and I played through it.
And Beyond Two Souls.
Screw that, I'm not gonna pay money to watch Ellen Page, is that her name?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay money to watch Ellen Page do jack shit. Excuse my French. I'm sorry. She was so much better than The Last of Us. She played such a better character than The Last of Us. I swear.
She didn't play that character.
Yeah, I know. I'm making a joke.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean. I'm just
That's because see, it's funny
because it's like the spitting image of her.
because she, almost tried to sue over her looking so much like that one girl in The Last of Us. I'm
Ellie.
actually starting to think that Ellen Page, tried to steal her image from, that girl in The Last of Us.
Ellie.
I'm terrible with names, so.
I mean,
I remember the guy's name was Joel.
there's so many similarities between that character and Ellen Page that
Well,
I mean, even the name alone, that's like a nickname for Ellen Page, probably. Ellie.
and yeah, there's really no way to qualify that and say that, oh, this other game character looks so much like Martin Scorsese or somebody. It's really hard. I can't think of anybody right now in a video game that looks like any celebrity. Green Lantern looks like Ryan Reynolds. Oh my god. Oh shit, they planned that. But no, seriously now. It's not gonna do as well. It's gonna do okay. I mean, there's gonna be some people who are gonna buy it the first day. There's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna buy it the first day, but not as many as people are gonna think. And it's just not gonna be that good. That is all.
And you heard it here, folks. Luke.